Hey everybody, my name is UltimateSpeedster and welcome back to another crispy Wizard101 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the features that we need in Wizard101. Before we get started, I want to announce that I'll be giving shout outs in my videos now. So make sure you stay all the way to the end so you can know the details on how to get in on this. And also, you want more content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Keep up with the crispiest Wizard101 and Pirate101 content. Now let's get started into the first one, which is a day and night cycle. Now, Sauce mentioned this, and also I mentioned this in one of my previous lives or videos about this cycle. I think it would be very unique and help bring realism into the game, you know, because having a day and night cycle for Marleybone, Krogotopia, with the city, areas like those, I think it would be really fun and it'll actually feel more alive inside the game. Now, some worlds can't have it, however. I wouldn't mind if like Azteca didn't have it after the asteroid was falling. I wouldn't mind that, or Chrysalis having it. I wouldn't be really too upset about it. Some worlds should have it and some shouldn't, depending on how the world is and how it's laid out. Polaris, for example, I don't know if Polaris should have it since it looks really nice in the nighttime, and during the day it probably won't look as good as the effects can pop out to be. Like Chrysalis, I don't think should have it either. Maybe they can even add more features into the day and night option when you go on, and even the pictures will even seem better when you do that. Like pictures in Wizard City could be better at night than they are during the day, or however people want to make them. The second feature I think that should be allowed in Wizard101 is mount stitching. Like if your mount gives you accuracy, but you don't care for the look of the mount and it's a 40 speed, but you want to stitch it with another 40 speed mount, but had no features on it, you can stitch it together to where you get the look of one of the mounts, and it also gives it the stat as well. I think that would be really unique. Awesome stitches can be made from this. It would give people more options, you know, more of a variety of what's going on inside the game and how they want to customize their characters even more. I think I personally can enjoy it and use it, because one of my mounts give accuracy, and I wouldn't mind stitching it to another mount of mine so I can use it and look crispy while questing throughout the worlds. Now, another feature that I would love to see in the game is more casting animations. The wands could stay the same, but instead of just having one animation per wand style, you have more animations for the wand style. I think it adds more realism and it adds more flair and effect for you wizard to randomly do different effects while in combat. I personally enjoy it. Maybe they'll do some different effect with their sword. You know, the different animations can come on a later time. Another feature that I would love is more wand variety. Maybe like a dual wield kind of wand style that I think would be really cool. Just something to add in, you know. Maybe there'd be other ideas that people could have on wand style instead of just the staff, the sword, and the shield, you know, more stuff. Another thing I want for the wands is that you can actually put it away. You know how people could put a sword on their back, like in Pirate101, you could put your sword on your back. I wish they'll do that in Wizard101, where you can put your weapons up instead of you holding it 24/7. Speaking of animations, I want to get on to the next one, which is actual character animations, more specifically like sleeping and eating and doing more human things. Like you have furniture inside your house, why aren't you able to actually sit on the furniture? Stuff like that I think will add more realism into it. Maybe even the petting animation would be really good for the game. But I would really love to see my wizard actually get some sleep, or just sitting on the couch, on any couch rather, and eating and all the normal stuff. I was also thinking about another feature, you know, of photomancy and fishing and all that. I was thinking about what if they had cooking. Now I know it seems kind of a crazy idea at first, but hear me out. What if there actually was a way for you to actually start cooking in Wizard101, either it being pet snacks, which you actually craft, or there'll be a whole cafeteria option thing going on in Wizard City, and you being a baker or something, just something else to have side activities. Cause you know, the game is expanding, it always is. That's why we have photomancy, fishing, monsterology. I want to see more features get in to where it can seem more of a free roam type thing, to where you have a lot of options going on while you're just chilling in the downtime instead of questing. Now, my last feature I think is bounty hunting, which is kind of weird because you can kind of bounty hunt already by picking up the side quests, but I want it to be more in depth. Like you actually see the poster of who you're actually trying to hunt for, and where they at. You know, you probably got to do a little bit of an investigation on where to find them at, and they obviously will have some certain cheats. You know, you get certain gear or rare gear from them, and it'll be on a cycle, like the day and night cycle, to where they'll move constantly and you got to track down where they'll be at. Now I think this will add a lot of fun to the game, because it will keep you on your toes and you got to really be on the move for them, and you gotta keep an eye out. It keeps you thinking, it keeps you mobile, and it will add really cool gear. People be wondering where you got the stitch from or where you got these good stats from, and you can see I went out bounty hunting for it. These are just features that I was thinking about that will be really fundamental to the game, and that could help bring realism into it. Make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below and let me know what kind of features do you think everything should be added into Wizard101. Now to participate in video shout outs, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below saying I shout, and then I'll know that you are one of the people that want to be shout out, and then I'll pick a few and then y'all be shout out in the video. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell to keep up with the crispiest Wizard101 and Pirate101 content, walkthrough reviews, guides with the Twitter and Instagram with the funny clips, and on TikTok. So make sure you go down in the description and follow your boy on all the socials, and I will see you all later. Peace.